E allora facciamo un ultimo intervento. Questo è un intervento interessante perché lo facciamo online. Ci colleghiamo con Jonathan Cohen dal Sudafrica. Qui andiamo a presentare un prodotto nuovo per il territorio nostro, sono le cartucce AutoStem. Abbiamo Tecnocom di Lavis, che è il referente per l'importazione di questo prodotto. Il signor Cohen farà una presentazione della propria azienda, del prodotto, e poi avremo il tecnico di Tecnocom che concluderà la presentazione. La presentazione il signor Cohen la fa in inglese, viene tradotta in italiano e dopo andiamo avanti con Tommaso con la presentazione in italiano. Prego, Jonathan.
Thank you very much. I wish I could be with you all. I'm in a very cold winter city at the moment, so I wish I could be at the conference with you all. But thank you very much for having me. We have developed a product which is a fundamentally new category of blasting technology. It's something that is not a conventional high explosive. Our product has a burning speed that is much slower than a conventional high explosive, which I'll discuss. But it's also not a low explosive in the sense that our product still has the energetic capability to blast rock and concrete the way a high explosive would do so. So we look at our product as introducing a fundamentally differentiated product category where the performance of a high explosive is required in terms of resonance and shattering. However, one has to avoid a shockwave phenomena because of the consequences of vibration in a built-up sensitive area. So we developed what we call our AutoStem range of cartridges. And the reason why our product is called AutoStem is because our product is the world's only blasting cartridge that does not require any stemming, a tamping effect. The cartridge will tamp or stem itself in the borehole and close the borehole. So it truly is a drop and go solution. Very quickly, our product, we have, of course, different diameter cartridges in the product range, which caters for borehole sizes from 9 millimeters, which is a cartridge that is the size of a pen, that one drills a hole with a handheld drill, all the way to a 103. In fact, today we have something that's even slightly bigger than that. So where you're looking for what is low-level benching in a quarrying environment. Our product is classified, or our entire range of products are classified as 1.4S. In Europe, it's under UN code 0432. And it's a product also which requires confinement in order for the deflagration runaway reaction to take place. So if our cartridge is initiated outside of a borehole, there can be no deflagration, there can be no runaway reaction, which makes our product intrinsically safe in transport, in storage, in use, which is also why we're able, under the 1.4S classification, to export our product even by passenger airplane. Very briefly about our company, we were formed in 1997, and we've been introducing novel and unique alternatives to conventional explosives, where limitations by virtue of the environment restricted the use of conventional explosives. And in 2011, we introduced our AutoStem range of cartridges. As I said, a drop and go solution where no stemming was required. All our products are patented, of course. In 2013, we introduced the second generation of this technology, and in 2017, we introduced the third AutoStem generation of blasting cartridges. Today, we export from our factories in South Africa to over 40 countries around the world. To discuss, without going into too much technicality in this over this medium, what we did was we set out to increase the energy, the chemical energy available of our product relative to the conventional explosive. And in the table at the bottom, you see there's some comparisons in terms of AutoStem Generation 3 relative to the conventional packaged explosive in terms of the parameters or the variables listed along the table. And I think what I really want to focus on is the second and the third category, where we talk about the strength, relative strength to an ANFO product, where our technology is 1.5 times in terms of that energy capacity, but with a velocity of deflagration of only 300 to 360 meters per second. And that really was the great achievement of the AutoStem technology, in that we decoupled the variables burning speed on the one hand and energy delivery on the other hand. Whereas we have always previously considered the two variables intrinsically linked. The faster the burning speed, the greater the bristlance, the greater the shattering capacity. We've been able, within our cartridge delivery system, to decouple those variables. So you can achieve the same break in terms of fragmentation size distribution, but you'll achieve it with a very low burning speed, but with very efficient delivery of that available energy to the rock or concrete. And that's how we minimize the vibration effect, the flying debris, and then of course the collateral damage or the risk of damage to nearby structures. And because our product is a deflagrating product, one does not require the conventional explosive accessories such as detonators when using our product. The standard issuance of our product just is factory fitted with a conventional fuse head. So that does cut out some of the cost of the explosive accessories and the storage, and of course the legislative constraints around explosive accessories. If we look back to the top of the slide where we talk about the safety paradigm, because our product has no shockwave effect and cannot be initiated outside of a borehole, it's a very, very safe product that has no malicious application. Our Generation 3 cartridge, over and above the self-stemming capability of the product, is also factory fitted with what we call our patented safety switch technology. So the user will take the cartridge, arm the cartridge, and by doing so, he exposes the fuse head to the granular compound, and then the product is inserted into the borehole without any stemming necessary. And that makes the product very, very user-friendly to the blaster. So this is an image of our AutoStem Generation 3 cartridge. The product, I'm only demonstrating here the 35 millimeter in diameter cartridge, but our cartridge is available in a 43 millimeter diameter, in an 87 millimeter diameter, in a 17 millimeter diameter, in a 9 millimeter diameter. So we cater for all borehole sizes. And then of course the length of the cartridge dictates the power charge. Our granular compound is a proprietary mixture of deflagrating materials, which we've designed specifically for shattering, for bristlers. And that's all contained within a plastic cartridge, which is consumed in the initiation, in the blast. And of course, packaged in a box, as you would be familiar with. And as I said, we export all over the world. The product is also waterproof. So it's the same cartridge which is used above ground, in concrete or rock, underground in typically a rock environment, or even underwater in a sensitive environment. And this is just an image of what we call our AutoStem Micro, which is a product we developed in response to the need articulated to us by the predominantly the demolition industry, the civils demolition industry, where a requirement was expressed for the capacity to do very precise, very targeted breaking work. So our customer will drill boreholes anywhere between 9 millimeters and 20 millimeters, and that can be achieved with an electric handheld drill. And this cartridge would then be inserted into that borehole, as many cartridges initiated simultaneously as needed, and it would do very precise breaking work without any damage. So this is a product that will be used inside of structures, civil structures, even inside of crushers in a mining environment where rock gets caught up in a crusher, and it's become quite a popular product. And this comes in a power charge of anywhere between 3 grams and 40 grams, although that might not mean much at this point, but it's very small cartridges. In terms of some exposure that we've received in the past, of course, in Europe, we have our CE mark approval, both for product and in terms of quality of production. Our products are all approved in the United States by the Department of Transport and the ATF. In Canada, our products are approved, of course, in South Africa and throughout Africa. We also export our products into Australia and Australasia. And then in South America, we sell our products throughout the South American continent. I've listed here Chile, but we sell into Colombia. We sell throughout South America. So we're very proud to have a product range that has achieved accreditation status literally on every continent. And we today have a brand presence. The AutoStem brand is known, and we have distributors in, as I said, it's over 40 countries around the world now on every continent. Technocom, of course, being our official distributors in Italy. The remark I made at the top of the slide, future of explosives, there was an article done by The Economist just shortly before we were introducing our Generation 3 that was very complementary to what we call our non-detonating range of blasting products. And then just very recently, just last month, in a show which was broadcast by Global Trends, sponsored by BKT, our product range was profiled as and we say this modestly but quite proudly, as what appears to be the most sustainable technology in the world of civil explosive use at the moment. So of course, there not being any application for our products in a defense related application, but certainly in a civils, mining and infrastructure related space, we have a great track record now, and we're very excited about our future. That interview can be seen, can be accessed at the website that I've listed there at the bottom. It took place in Milan, and I had the pleasure of being in Milan for that recording, that program recording. But in brief, that's our technology, and we'd be very happy to share more information or answer any questions with anybody in the audience or anybody that might be interested.
Thank you. Some question? Qualcuno ha qualche domanda particolare, qualche domanda di chiarimento? È un prodottino nuovo, adesso vediamo con Technocom che strada che prende questo nuovo prodotto. Noi facciamo in bocca al lupo, good luck.